Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the West Ham Network. You've just witnessed West Ham get absolutely demolished by Crystal Palace at home. The game was over and done within the first 10-15 minutes, and we had to sit through an absolute pain. That was absolutely disgusting performance from West Ham. I was extremely quiet on the stream during it because I didn't really know what else I could say. I don't know what I could say. And I suppose what I can say is anger, is frustration, is a lack of intent, is a lack of frustration, is a lack of anything, any form of intent. We've allowed Crystal Palace to play their best game today. Let's not forget Crystal Palace sitting in the bottom half of the league. But let's also not forget that when you look at the squads compared to each other, you can see the difference in the squads. They can bring powerful substitutions on. They've got Jordan Ayew on and Edouard on. Players that score goals off the bench. Players that score goals when they start for the team. In comparison to West Ham, no disrespect, but Danny Ings, Ben Johnson, Calvin Phillips. It's just a really bad day at the office, but it seems to be the bad day at the office right now is all the time. And if you're underperforming in your work, if you underperform week in and week out, you will you will inevitably be let go or something has to happen. I know that the media focused a lot on David Moyes, made the comments about David Moyes. They made the comments about Tim Steidten. They focused on Tim Steidten. And I think that the board will not sack Moyes now with 4 games to go in the Premier League season. But I don't know what else we can do because the players were a disgrace today. David Moyes was a disgrace today. Everyone was a disgrace today. Essentially, it falls on the players' heads because they went out on the pitch. And to be honest with you, their feet, are on. They're on the beach. They're on their pre-season. Like they're done. They're done with the season. They're done with Moyes. I don't know what's happening. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. I feel like I could get really carried away with what I want to say. I feel really down about this victory. This loss. I feel really down about this loss. And no wonder the West Ham players are going over. You should go over all of them. Should go over to all of the fans and give them something back. Something back. They all deserve a bloody refund for any form of ticket refund because that is a disgrace of a performance, what they've actually turned up with. Antonio heading over to the fans now, giving him his shirt. But I really don't know what to say. I don't know if there is. I think I need time to compute to get this point across. Even I would like to be positive, but unfortunately I'm not. Hope I'm wrong. Still Moyes out. He's a dinosaur in girls' clothing. Nick and Gary spitting venoms on front of Callum Booze. And how it's discussed. No, there's nothing. Want to see what Moyes has to say. What a 10 days it has been out of Europe and no chance of regarding qualification through our league position. Longest game I've ever watched. I absolutely agree it was. I like armadillos, as do I. Another Moyes disaster class it was. Moyes out now. Sullivan should sack Moyes tonight and put us out of his misery. Anton just want him out. Yawn of the club. Moyes out all day long. Simple. I've remained consistent. Credit where credit is due. Played a great game. They did. Corny man of the match. Moyes out. He's only on for about 2 minutes. Another Moyes disaster class. When you think West Ham on the cusp of greatness battle, West Ham pulls you back. We need to complete rebuild, club-wise, player facilities, coaching staff. Good boy, Moyes. Change now. Get ready for the new season. I'm absolutely fuming. You can say that again. Terrible performance. That's why as down to the players today, not Moyes. Another advertisement for Moyes is love of a small squad. We have team running on empty and no one to replace them. A disgrace from top to bottom. That seems going to be rough. Crap team, crap manager. Moyes tactics week in and week out. It's his job to create an atmosphere, get the right attitude in place. I cannot see us winning a game this season. I think we'll finish 12th. I think I'm scared about where our season could end up being. We're currently 8th. Chelsea are a point behind us with 3 games on hand. Brighton are 10th with 2 games in hand and are 4 points behind us. Wolves have got 1 game in hand and are only 5 points behind us. We could completely implode this season. Definitely losing Paqueta and probably Kudus. Players won't gone. Where's the leadership from top down? We don't have leadership. We don't have a captain. Unfortunately, Zuma's not a West Ham captain. 63 conceded so far this season. Be careful what you wish for. And someone made the comment in the match day live, when we're relying heavily on Okpona and Creswell, what else do we expect when we're seeing the same old year in and year out? Noble interim till the end of the season. I probably would take something like that, to be honest. Corney is good. That's the thing. I think Corney has got something to offer, so I just don't understand what's going on there. We would be better off without a manager. The players were disgraced. Johnson, man of the match. If the board offer him a new contract, there would be total mutiny. I don't think they will. Awful. Players today, not Moyes. Cutler's losses now. Players today were disgraced. They really were. They didn't show any desire. Again, Paquetá just pinging the ball straight to the opposition team all the time. Kudus couldn't get involved at all, smothered by players. I thought Antonio tried. But apart from that, defensively, we're shocking. Defensively, we were really, really bad. And I can't see how we can come out of this little hole we're in with the defence. But again, yeah, I think players need to put their heads up. I think maybe Sefau's time's done in a West Ham shirt or as being the main starter. I think when you look at the average age of our club and the players on the pitch, yeah, it's terrible. And we allowed Eze to absolutely dominate that midfield. Will Hughes, a player that used to play for Watford, who I never used to rate and still don't rate, to be honest. We made him look like he was bloody Iniesta in the middle of the park. Boys flog the same old players once again, using Corney and Co. And if you don't use kind of this shit, what happens? Absolutely. So crazy that the first half of the season, West Ham was one of the best to be the punching bag. And the thing is, you've lost 5 goals to Crystal Palace, 5 goals to Fulham, 6 goals to Arsenal, 5 goals to Liverpool. I've just named you 21 goals conceded in 4 games. 21 goals conceded in 4 games. Always back Moyes, but now it's over. Need new manager now before the season ends. Good job. I decided to watch Coventry today. Since January, we've had been in relegation form. The thing is, if we can lose today and then go and beat City or Liverpool, that's West Ham. Do you know what? It is, Dan. It is West Ham. But again, looking at the season as a whole, conceding those 21 goals in those 4 games just alone, and that performance, it's nothing. There's nothing there. There was no fight. There was nothing in that game for me. Moyes to buy out. That's true, Dan. Where we are. Major rebuild needed. Would only keep Areola, Kudus, Alvarez, Bone, and must keep Paqueta is off. Anyway, listen, I can't stay any longer. I've been away from my family enough, and 5-2 giving up my day again for that. It's been an absolute disgrace. We'll be back over the next couple of days with reactions, proper reactions. I'll maybe find the energy to give you a real reaction from it. But listen, I appreciate all the support. Appreciate you sticking by us as on the West Ham Network. Sorry that you've had to listen to me drone and moan. Take it easy, everyone. And of course, come on, you Irons. I really do apologise.